XRP is not a security, and you better pack your bags because we're going to the fucking moon. I'm done getting dunked on. Let it rip, baby. After the last 2 drubbings in court, I would say my job is in jeopardy. Actually, I never wanted this bullshit job. Now I am left with a shame name and a booty hole that is quite stretched out.
And I think the SEC's behavior in some of it has been, I don't know, I would say embarrassing as a U.S. citizen. That just some of the things you've seen happen, you're like, you got to be kidding.
All right, let's go.
This is how we do it.
We have lots to talk about, but let's start right here with this breaking news. David Schwartz, Ecto of Ripple, has a son. He goes by the name Peanut Butter and Jelly Gamer, and he has his own YouTube channel.
My Elgato Steam Deck, which is very helpful with my stream. And I can press any button I want, which helps me. Like with anything I need to do, like be right back or start up my stream.
Wow, that is pretty crazy. I wonder what the mom looks like. Moving over here, let's take a look at the price action for XRP. As we look at this on the weekly time frame, very similar situation to last week. We see that the RC and the stochastic RC are creating a hidden bullish divergence, creating higher lows and the oscillator creating lower lows. We are also still in an uptrend with the price creating higher highs and higher lows. However, right now it may make more sense to pay attention to the price of Bitcoin. If BC breaks lower, XRP will most likely follow. If we take a look at the price of Bitcoin, we are below this bull market support band and actually have a few weekly candles below it, so the bearish momentum is very strong. The hidden bullish divergence on this chart has been negated, and you can see the stochastic RZ is below this 20 level, which also shows strong bearish momentum. The RSI also below the moving average, which is this yellow line here. This adds to the bearish case for Bitcoin as well. Although this may not be the bottom and Bitcoin could definitely head lower, this could be a decent spot if you're looking to dollar cost. Paying attention to these orange lines that are corresponding to the fib levels is good areas to add or buy more. This is pretty crazy. If we look at this on a macro view from Egreg Crypto, XRP, could this cycle eclipse 2017? You can see right here in the previous cycle. We saw a flawless breakout following the measured move of asymmetrical triangle, boasting a remarkable 900% surge to the upside, applying the same rationale to the current cycle. Hints at a potential measured move of around 2,000%, propelling XRP to the $15 milestone. Greg says, but hold on to your seats. In the initial part of Cycle 1, we marveled at a 770% ascent. By adopting a similar perspective, we could envision XRP ascending to approximately $150. XRP on-chain activity spikes to 7-month high. Adjusted volume grows 112.57%. You can see in this tweet from Sentiment, XRP is seeing major utility spikes to start the month. In addition to today's milestone highs, an on-chain transaction volume of 4.8 billion XRP and circulation of just over 2 billion XRP, the development activity for the 5th largest cap asset in crypto is up big as well. I guess that leaves only one question left to answer. Who's ready for the proper party? Registration is now open for the Ripple-hosted community celebration on September 29th in New York City. This event is free to attend. Please be sure to read the fake and note the event is first come, first serve. When the XRP army heard this news, everyone started getting limbered up for the big event. Now, I think it may have sold out quick, but there have been rumors that additional spots could be opening up this week. So just pay attention. Just wonderful. Questions are swirling. Will there be any big announcements at this party? John D says, I have zero insider information. With that said, let me tell you at the Ripple proper party, there won't be an announcement of a settlement. See why I say that below. He says, unfortunately, there won't be an announcement of an IPO either. Who approves an IPO? That's right, the SEC. The SEC isn't going to approve an EPO when they are seeking a permanent injunction against Ripple related to future institutional sales of XRP during the remedies. And chairman of the board if they win a trial. Check this out from Forbes. Crypto suddenly braced for a game, changing China earthquake that could hit the Bitcoin, Ethereum, BEN, XRP, Cardano, Dogecoin, Solana, Tron, and Toncoin price. According to a new report from the People's Court of China titled Identification of the Property Attributes of Virtual Currency and Disposal of Property Involved in the Case. It states that virtual currency is not classified as an illegal item. Therefore, under the current legal policy framework, the virtual currency held by relevant entities in our country is still legal property and protected by law. We already know that Bitcoin and crypto companies in Hong Kong are being issued licenses to offer crypto trading to the public under a new regulatory regime. Last month, the first licenses were awarded to crypto exchanges Hashkey and Ozl. Additionally, we see this $114.5 billion in U.S. treasuries dumped by China and new BRICS member Saudi Arabia. You can see right here. New numbers from the Treasury Department show that China trimmed its U.S. Treasury holdings from $938.8 billion in June of last year to $835.4 billion, and the Middle Eastern country reduced its holdings of US debt by $11.1 billion over the same period, going from about $119 billion to about $108 billion. According to Bloomberg, domestically higher risk means potential losses for the kingdom. Globally, reallocation of Saudi wealth could result in higher U.S. interest rates. Of course, not everyone has been dumping. India accumulated $26.6 billion, and the UAE and Brazil added $25.1 billion and $1.3 billion, respectively, to their holdings over the same 12-month period. However, this is definitely something to keep an eye on, and you can tie this in as well. BRICS will control over 50% of global oil production after January. Saudi trade with China and India reached a record of almost $175 billion last year. China has established an exchange to trade oil in Taiwan, and India makes first crude oil payments to the UAE in Indian rupees. Check this out. New billboard up at a major metro station in Dubai. Ripple means business. Signs are starting to pop up all over the globe, and there's something worth taking notice of. Unlike this, don't look here, because he'll get you every time. Wow, this man came prepared with a golf-sized umbrella. They've obviously been dating for a while, and I can't tell if this article is interesting or disgusting. Gary Gensler's net worth updated. This article says, as of 2023, Gary Gensler has a net worth of $119 million. It is estimated that Gary Gensler earns around $32,000 per month, which equates to an annual salary of $384,000. Is it just me, or is it a complete conflict of interest to allow an appointed bureaucrat who has butlers and maids and $120 million locked away to be in charge of regulating for the best investing interest of the common man or woman? Just like Big Pharma doesn't want to provide medicines that will cure you because then they make less money, Gary Gensler doesn't have any vested interest in protecting the everyday investor. In fact, just like big pharma companies, his bank account will generally do better when he does the opposite. For anyone who lives in Califuck in the ass, Justin, the proposed California BIT license, AB 39, has passed the Senate Appropriations Committee and will now pass to Governor Newsom's desk. This would require a BIT licensing for basically any Bitcoin business activity and would impose a $100,000 fine for absence of said license. When asked about this, Newsom said, "Yeah, I'm going to sign it because I point left and I like the color blue. For fuck's sake, I didn't even read the damn thing. I'm just waiting for Joe B to die so I can be the next puppet in charge.